Tributes wake up on Dutch islands.
Yeah.
Brief as if he can object his way out of death. His partner wearing battle-scarred Triceratops. Ace from Dead by Daylight and Guardian Sigrid from Into the Leaves.
You did it, Ace.
Cassandra Alexandra and Soldier 11, close quarter bruiser with a holy sword and temper. Soldier 11, calm and cynical with a power scaled down to control burst of searing fire explosions. Both are just aggressive.
Yeah.
Team Bear.
There you go.
Jonathan Edwards, a black bear with strategy, contemplative eyes, moving with preacher patience. Ben Bigger, the big, earnest brawler who somehow fits with the rest of Honorary Bears. Cheeseburger. A friendly diabetic bear of Hope County. Kuma, the disciplined martial artist trained swatting aside threats with proactive strikes. Freddy Fazbear.
Oh my god.
That's it, all 5 of them. Gale from Baldur's Gate alone.
I see.
Sophia Falcon and Brooke. Morel Hunter and Ben Grimm. Lunch. Who the hell is Lunch?
Lunch. She's a gun.
Lunch. Good answer. Rainbow Dash. Ben 10. An Electric Yeti from Ben 10. Oh, okay.
Yes.
The Groom and Aku Aku. It's a very dysfunctional partnership, it states.
Okay.
Sirens Blair. As the sirens blare from the church and falls in, 24 tributes stand on their platforms. Around the churchyard cornucopia. Above Eden's gate banner flutters the stained glass. Jesus stares down like an unimpressed game maker. They're right next to a church.
Yeah, but
So I assume they have a statue.
I see.
Or a cross. A thock.
Jesus is watching.
When the horse sounds, the field explodes into motion. Cassandra barrels forward with a war cry, shield up. Soldier 11 jogs at her flank, palms already glowing in a measured red pulses. They seize a crate of rifles and satchels of explosives before anyone can contest. Ace saunters. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot. Hope County's just gun nuts only.
Oh yeah. Everyone's gonna get guns.
Ace wanders in with infuriating calm, scooping up card decks, throwing knives and shotguns. And a shotgun. I wonder why he picked up the cards.
Gambling.
All right, I have an idea. Let's gamble our way from the Bears.
Yeah.
Thomas Binger states, holds up a hand as if dressed in a courtroom. Now we can all just as calmly establish a gunshot cracks from somewhere nearby a pickup truck. Sophia Falcon is there, pistol drawn, trying to scare a rival away from the duffel bag. A bag of cash and ammo. The bullets ricochet off the truck's frame, winds to the air, just slams into Thomas's shoulder. He drops, eyes wide and with offended disbelief. The Triceratops bellows, charging forward in protective fury. Its horn whips through the parked Colt truck, sending Sophia diving behind cover. The Triceratops notices Thomas, but the wound is already too deep. He gasps once, trying to object to the very concept of mortality. The beast stomps around him, snarling. A loud, painful roar echoes through the town for the first loss of the game. Thomas Binker's dead immediately.
All right.
From the tree line, Gale watches. Oh, I didn't put it in the right. That's why it's a different format. Day 1, a drop in Falls End. Sirens wail from the church as the tributes come to on the main street, each pair or pack nears the town square. A loudspeaker cracks from the Colt truck. Blessed are those who fight, only one shall be saved. Weapons lie in the open: hunting rifles, shovels, baseball bats wrapped in barbed wire, Molotovs, and a good old-fashioned shovel launcher. All right, I like this one
Oh
better.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
Cassandra and Soldier 11 move with military precision. Cassandra grabs a shield and reinforced bat. Soldier 11 sweeps for pistols and duffels of ammo. From a shop window, they move cover between cars. Ace slips in the alley, picking up a revolver and a deck of cards. Oh my god!
He needs to gamble.
Sigrid seizes a long pipe and a dented right shield. Ben finds a sporting goods store. Ben slaps the Omnitrix, briefly flickering into a smaller armored alien to rip a door open. Then returns to human form to conserve juice. Electricity lumbers in, knocking over shelves as they grab backpacks and camping gear. Gil sports a dusty fishing sop and quickly scavenges flares, ropes, and metal pipe. He tests his minor shield spells and it flares and fades. Focus, Gale, he says. I thought he was just fishing rods. He just fishes.
I would have loved that.
Ben, Graham, and Morel duck into the garage. Morel lights a cigarette, already exhaling small, tested plumes of smoke, while Ben tears off a truck door to use as a shield. Lunch and Reagan sprint towards the diner lawn. Lunch falls to the counter and claims a shotgun and duffel of shells. Reagan picks up a frying pan. It's all about technique, Lunch, he says. Rainbow Dash and Starscream start in the middle of the street. Dash rockets into the air in short bursts, scouting rooftops while Starscream transforms into jet mode. Fuck it. Organic airspace is mine, he says, flying past her.
Fuck yeah.
The groom and Aku emerge from behind the church. Aku murmurs warnings as the groom picks up a bone saw and long kitchen knife, eyes wild. Meanwhile, the bears, five ursine and animatronics shapes, limber out between the houses and backyards, drawn by the smell of garbage and gunpowder. Cheeseburger waddles happily, fish guts smeared on his fur despite being mysteriously teleported here. Mysteriously, he lives here!
Yeah. What the only one.
Kuma sniffs the air, already annoyed. Freddy, there's no Ben Bigger, but whatever. Oh, never mind. Freddy's Metal joins Squeak, Ben Bigger. Huge, fluffy lumbers with oddly chill energy. Jonathan Edwards, Black Bear, climbs onto the hood of a truck, surveying the chaos. They're moving natural disaster. Thomas Binger finds himself alone at the edge of the square. Oh, I think it automatically kills the first one, so I'm going to see what goes on from here on.
Okay. Is Thomas Binger the first one?
Yes. Lynch fires a warning shot towards to keep the others away, and from the fuel pumps, the sound spooks the Triceratops. It yanks change free, snorting, stomping. Whoa, easy, Binger shouts, trying to approach like he's getting ready for a cross-examination. The bear squad appears far on the other end of the street. Multiple bears sniffing confusingly. Triceratops decides, nope. It charges, not the bears, but straight down the street, plowing to abandoned cars. One of those cars slams sideways into Binger. He doesn't even have time to scream. It pins him against the wall of the diner with brutal force and kills him.
Okay. Triceratops is his teammate, right?
Yeah, but it's also a Triceratops.
I know. It's a shitty teammate to have.
We have an honored warrior and a professional soldier, and you get a lawyer and a Triceratops.
Yeah.
The sound of squealing metal draws attention. The bears move through falls in like a furry hurricane. Cheeseburger finds a cooler full of meat, becomes instantly distracted. Kuma pushes over a Colt pickup for fun. Freddy Fazbear lumbers through the street, eyes glowing, scanning for her. And scanning, his heavy footsteps shake the ground. Ben Bigger and Jonathan hang near Cheeseburger, forming a sub-pack. Starscream, still circling overhead in jet form, opens fire with a short burst at Freddy, more curious than murderous. It pings off him harmlessly.
Wait, what?
That's it. It just shoots bullets at Freddy Fazbear, which do nothing.
Okay.
It just ignores it. Darkness sinks over Hope County. Floodlights flicker to life. Around Falls End, distant cold towers sweep spot. Searchlights crawl across the forest. Camps in tension. Cassandra and Soldier 11 hole up on the church rooftop, laying out ammo and planning fire lanes. Soldier 11 keeps one pistol trained on the stairs. Gale settles near a fishing shop, warding the doors with a minor glyph. He's trying to ration his spells. Ben and Electric Yeti camp in a sporting goods store. Electric Yeti curls up near the entrance like a furry generator, willing to shock anything that tries to come in. Ace and Cigarette hide in a mechanic's garage. Ace shuffling his cards out of habit, saying the odds are in our favor. He lies. Cigarette simply sits with her back to him. Sophia and Brooke occupy the bar. Sophia sits with her shotgun over one shoulder. Brooke gently plays a tune on a battered guitar. Ben Grimm establishes a stakeout in the garage. Morale smokes creeps along the floor like mist. Lunch and Reagan barricade the diner doors with tables, so Lunch drinks coffee like it's ammo. Reagan checks every window twice. Groom and Aku Aku slink to the back alleys, truly not truly camping anywhere. The groom is hunting Aku. Aku hisses warnings when he gets too close to open streets. Buduba. Around midnight. Buduba. You're right. Darling. Buduba.
I didn't realize that.
But
I don't know. I didn't think about either of their voice lines.
fucking, you look down an alleyway, darlings, and right behind it, Buduba, loading mask.
Oh my god.
All right. Moments later, shouting echoes from within. A straggling Colt NPC refueler responds purely as an event dressing. Barely has time to scream before the groom deals with him off camera. The main cast stays untouched. Just spawns. Oh, it's a Ubisoft game. He just spawns in.
Cool.
Do you remember just us turning around? Or I don't know if you saw it, but I looked at a car spawn into another car, and you were.
Yeah, I definitely remember seeing that.
And also the plane going as it flies straight downward into the tree line. Yeah. I remember it from my angle because it's just so fucking stupid.
I remember just hearing it just get cut off immediately. Yeah.
At dawn, a holographic map in the sky flickers. A huge red ring appears around Falls End, slowly closing in. The announcer voice booms: "See if someone's drinking, leave the town or burn with it." Everyone scrambles. Out of the town! Grace and Soldier 11 climb down quickly, moving towards open fields and farmhouses up north of town. Ace and Sigrid slip out the back of the mechanic's garage, hugging the fences, moving towards the river tree line. Ben and Electric Yeti head east towards the radio tower mills. Gale sinks up his pack and moves south towards Henbane River. He's fishing! Sophie and Brooke take a car. Sophia hotwires a pickup. They roar out of town towards the wheat fields. Ben Grimm walks calmly, smoke covering the retreat towards the grain elevator. Lunch and Reagan steal a slightly damaged Colt ATV 0x0. Reagan clings to the back, screaming as the Lunch floors it. The groom and Aku Aku vanish into the forest. Of course.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash and Scream take the bear squad ambles after any source of noise, which means they drift after the ATV. Near the cluster of grain silos, the seed storage building, three parties converge. Sophie and Brooke in a pickup, Morel, Ben Grimm, and Ben and Electric Yeti. We have three different Bens here, I just realized.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Sophie spots movements near the grain silo. Morale smokes creeps around them. Ambush, she mutters. She swerves the truck behind the shed and kills the engine. Brooke bows theatrically. Shall I make an entrance? Morale, feeling the air currents, knows someone is close. He forms 3 faint smoky silhouettes as decoys. Ben snorts. Cute, let him at it. No, cute, let me at him. Sorry. At the same time, Ben Tennyson and Leccetti crest a small hill, seeing nothing but haze around the silos. Feels like a trap, Ben mutters. Leccetti bristles, sparks crackling. Trap good, shock trap. The first shot comes from Sophie, who fires one of the smoke clones and dissimates it harmlessly. Morale smirks. Found them! Ben Grimm charges the shed just as Brooke leaps from behind it with a cry, sword flashing. Brooke's blade escapes across Ben's rocky shoulder, sparks flying. Ben backhands him with a rocky fist, sending Brooke crashing to the side of a grain silo. Brooke staggers back up, bones rattling. Miss Falcon, I strongly recommend we leave. Meanwhile, Ben Tennyson hits the omnitrix and becomes 4 arms.
Oh, shit.
He punches through the smoke. The real Morel emerges behind him, directing the smoke fleeing to Ben's face. Jet, he runs and unleashes short-range EMP burst, disrupting Sophie's truck electronics briefly before shocking Ben Grimm as well. The shock hits Brooke too. The skeleton bones sword clattering from his hands. Sophia grabs him and drags him behind the pickup. Not fighting anymore, she grits out. Agreed, Brooke reasons. They peel away in the damaged truck, abandoning the silos area. Ben v. Ben. In confusion, Ben Tennyson and Ben Grimm accidentally end up in a clash. Rock fist versus alien muscle. Forearms Ben grabs the chunk of twisted metal and hurls it. Ben Grimm bats it aside with his truck door shield. Leccetti charges, cackling, but Morale shouts, Don't overcommit, we already have position. He pulls a dense smoke wall between his team and Ben and Leccetti, breaking sidelines. After a brief, clumsy exchange, both sides withdraw cautiously. No claim. The arena is still positioning mode.
All right.
The second night falls. Most groups spread into wider Hope County wilderness. Ace and Sigrid camp near the Henbane River. Ace joking to keep the fear away while Sigrid keeps watch. Rainbow Dash and Starscream set up the treetops with a rocky outcrop, respectively patrolling the skies. Gale finds an abandoned pepper stash in Lakeside cabin. Wrestling and writing notes of spell slots he crumpled on a crumpled church bulletin. Blah. Lunch and Reagan make fire in a small clearing. Lunch cleaning weapons while Reagan tells exaggerated exit-story stories. The groomman Aku moves to the Riverside Trailer Park quietly. The groom slips in and out of structures with silent, exhaled breaths. Behind him, Boogadaba. That doesn't say that. Pet Squad settles near fishing docks. They are fishing. Cheeseburger gnawing fish. Camille and Jonathan growling at each other occasionally. Freddy staring maliciously at the water. Ben sprawled out snoring. Lynch hears a strange noise scraping to the edge of the firelight. Reagan, did you hear? Boogadaba. The groom burst out from the shadows, saw raised. Aku trays behind him, glowing. Lunch dives, drawing a pistol and shooting reflectively. The bullet scrapes the groom's shoulder, but it doesn't stop his charge. Reagan screams and throws his frying pan and clonks Groom right in the face, staggering him. Aku darts forward, imposing himself as a wooden barrier. Just as Lunch fires again, the bullet smacks into the mask, causing it to spin in the air, dazed. The groom recovers. The groom recovers. Where am I? With a furious shriek and lunges at Reagan, but Lunch charges, shoulder tackling him into the campfire. They roll, embers flying, both grabbing for the saw. Reagan, in a blind panic, grabs a frying pan and slams it down hard on the groom's exposed hand. The saw flips over the end into the fire. The groom's hand is broken. His grip weakens. What the fuck?
Right.
My controller's like, low battery, and then it just tells me 5 seconds later, low battery. Which is it? Is it low now or is it low then? Aku is still spinning, stabilizes floats back mass charge. He was not a good partner, the mask mutters. Lunch,
Really?
bunch pants shaking. Do we keep the mask? Reagan nods rapidly. We absolutely keep the mask. A coconut drifts to luncheon. Reagan.
Yeah. Cool.
Gru is dead.
Damn.
Farther along the lake shore, Rainbow Dash scouts from above, noticing the bear squad at the docks. The Starscream, there's a lot of bear down there. Starscream says eliminating multiple threats in one strike would be efficient. He transforms into jet mode, lines up for a low, intimidating flyby, firing a short burst into the water to scatter them. The boats smack the docks instead. Run boards give away. Cheeseburger has terrible luck. He falls right on the weakest plank. It snaps, dropping the Norseman into cold, debris-filled water. Freddy and the others roar, scrambling back. Cheeseburger flails, but the netting and broken board tangles around him. Jagged metal rod pins him to the dock, punctures his side. He struggles, falling, bubbles rising. He drowns.
Damn.
As the other bears roar helplessly. A thick, bliss fog. Okay, I like this one.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Lore accurate.
true.
In the lakeshore, the four surviving bears gather around the broken dock. Jonathan Edward, the blackbird, growls in mourning. They all mourn. When the flock reaches them all four bears react differently. Jonathan becomes jittery and unpredictable. Ben Vickers stares blankly, hearing distant choir music. Only. Kuma grows even more territorial and aggressive. Freddy optics flicker green-pink, intersecting hallucinations. What the fuck? My hair is getting in the way. Ace and Sigrid now move along the Henbane River. Ace coughs. Feels like breathing in this feels like the casino bathroom. Sigrid frowns as bliss glitters around them. I clicked off the fucking screen. Ace sees winning poker hand floating in the fog. He reaches for it and nearly falls off the river embankment. Sigrid grabs him last second. Control yourself. Ace blinks terrified. Yeah, I'm good. But the fog thickens. The fog has arrived. Moving through the morning wheat fields, Cassandra suddenly hears a cheering crowd. She turns to Soldier 11. Do you hear that? In an arena, a soldier narrows her eyes. You're hallucinating. Keep formation. The fog makes Cassandra's sword feel lighter, almost glowing. She swings it once. It feels strong. This is a lie, of course. Judge Jackson.
Yeah, the Judge of the Jack.
Judge of Jackman.
Get him out of here.
Ben Tennyson flicks the Omnitrix open, but the icons swirl randomly. Hey, stop doing that. Not even choose the alien yet. Electrade breathes heavily, releasing stray sparks into the air, forcing Ben to back away. The bliss is messing with their senses. Ben slaps the Omnitrix in panic. He turns into a completely different alien by accident. Mid-tier insectoid clemmer. I didn't want this. He clicks angrily, antenna twitching.
Bug.
Sophia and Brooke reach an old farmhouse. The bliss fog thickens here more than anywhere else. Brooke freezes. Miss Falcon, I believe I'm seeing ghosts. Sophia. Oh, fucking, Brooke is the guy with the afro, right?
Yeah, skeleton with the afro.
Sophia sees something too. Her father standing on the porch, smiling and beckoning her. But this isn't real. Brooke gently rests her bony hand on her shoulder. Do not go to him. Sophia clears her eyes, raising her shotgun. We keep moving. Gale doesn't feel bliss. Gale feels the bliss, sorry, earlier than the others. He's magically sensitive. He knows exactly what's happening. The fog's a toxic arcana, he says. A trap decides its transcendence. He casts a weak wind spell to push the fog aside, but it costs his energy. Morale's Nen smoke mixes weirdly with bliss. They swirl together, twisting to shapes that confuse even Morale. But Ben Grimm rubs his side of his head. Feels like I got hit with a forklift. Morale's lights a cigarette. Let's keep distance from others. The fog will make them unstable. He's right. Lunch sneezes the bliss as bliss washes over her. Reagan takes one breath and immediately feels way too confident. Lunch, I've ascended. I can see truth. I can feel it. He cannot. Reagan confidently walks into the fog, arms spread. I am the master of the bliss now. He immediately trips over a stump.
Great.
Aku Aku hovers behind them. This is going to be a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, the magic floating mask should ignore fog.
Yeah, true.
Flying through the fog is a dangerous on its own. Why did he not say anything to the groom whatsoever?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess I want to talk to a raving lunatic.
Yeah. Fair enough. And those with two idiots.
Flying through the fog is dangerous on its own. Flying through bliss is suicidal. Rainbow Dash darts through trees, dizzy. I feel too fast. And Starscream's navigation system go haywire. Organic pollutants interfering with him. Targeting. Am I experiencing visual euphoria? He veers sideways and crashes into a pine tree. Metal limbs sprawling everywhere. Rainbow Dash helps him up, shaking her head. I thought that'd be his death. Just fucking.
Yeah, how do you die from that?
So fucking funny. Yeah. Still roaming, still panicked, the Triceratops, I forgot he's alive. Triceratops wanders into the bliss fog. His vision darts. He sees multiple overlapping realities. He begins charging at nothing. Benton's still stuck in the insect form, and Electro-Yeti wanders deep into the forest, badly disoriented. Electro-Yeti sees phantoms. Everything looks like a threat. He roars, electricity exploding outward burst style. Ben is thrown into a rock, but survives thanks to alien durability. Electro-Yeti stumbles backwards toward the ravine edge. Ben screams, "Wait, stop! It's just Bliss. You're not." Electro-Yeti thinks Ben is a monster approaching. He unleashes a full electrical burst in terror. It forces the force knocks him off balance. His claws slip. Electricity falls backwards into a ravine below, tumbling into the jagged until he slams into jagged rocks below. Blech. Ben scrambles down desperately, but Electricity is motionless, dead. Damn it! His Omnitrix times out, and he sits in the fog.
Loser.
The bear squad reaches a ridge overlooking the river. The bliss hits hard. Kuma becomes fully enraged. Freddy sees colored lights, thinking he's on stage. Ben Bigger is just confused. Jonathan is terrified and roaring. Suddenly, the Triceratops bursts from the fog at high speed. Stage left Triceratops. Jonathan reacts instinctively. A full bear charge. Two huge animals collide. Jonathan claws at the Triceratops' face, but the dinosaur just annihilates him.
Yeah.
He gets gorn and thrown by the Triceratops into the field.
Goddamn.
Nearby field. The three remaining bears were in panic. Freddy tilts his head sideways and says, "Showtime," before running away.
Okay. Good show.
Starscream, dazzled by the bliss, thinks he sees Optimus Prime, calling him a hero. He transforms, opening his arms. Optimus, you finally reconsidered. It's not Optimus. It's a Triceratops. No, it's Gale, who effectively fires an expel grenade. The concussive blast knocks Starscream mid-transformation into a rocky slope. He smashes into a tree. His weakened metal frame crumples from the earlier crash. His optic fibers, Rainbow Dash rushes him. Starscream, talk to me. The metal hand twitch. Jackpot, he whispers. He says, and then goes still.
Oh, okay.
Jackpot! Dies.
Yeah. Incredible last words.
I'm dying. I'm dead from cancer. My last words is jackpot.
Jackpot. I feel like that would be something Junkrat would say.
He does have a voice on it that says jackpot.
Okay, that's probably why then.
The bliss fog is now gone. Hope County looks deceptively calm again. But the survivors are shaken, scattered, emotionally raw. The arena is shrieking again, forcing all into the heart of the Henbane River, farmland, and the green elevator sectors. Ben regrets his decision for not being able to protect Electro-Yeti. He turns into XLR8 speed. Not overpowered, but just fast enough to move between locations quickly. He darts towards farmland, keeping distant from everyone else. Dash kneels beside the scrap metals and remained with Starscream. He wasn't perfect, but he didn't deserve that. The wind picks up in her name. Takes on the sky, fast enough to scout the entire farmland. She's becoming dangerous. Give me psychic damage for some reason.
Alright.
Cassandra and Soldier 11 move through the sunflower rows in perfect formation. We should pick off all the weak ones, Soldier suggests, scanning with Sightline's device. Cassandra frowns, not weakened, dangerous. The fog left them desperate. They spot Ace and Sigrid heading towards a barn. Cassandra tightens her grip on her sword. Let's trail them. They're stable fighters. If we're eliminating threats, they go first. Ace and Sigrid bonds after bliss. If they get burned in the barn, it's gonna be badass.
True.
Ace rubs his eyes. Man, last night was a blur. You saved my life like 3 times, right? Sigrid nods politely. I would have tried to done the same, Ace says. As they enter the barn, Sigrid stops abruptly. Someone's following us, she states. She draws her heavy blade. Morrow leans against a hay bale. Farm terrain favors melee fighters. We need distance. Ben Grimm nods. They are melee fighters.
Yeah.
Isn't Morale just like fists as well?
Mm-hmm. And smoke.
Mm-hmm. They observe tracks heading towards the riverbed. Ace and Sigrid, Morrow notes, followed by Cassandra and Soldier 11. Ben Grimm cracks his knuckles. A 4-way brawl. Count me in. No, we wait to soften for them to soften each other. Are they both detectives?
No, I don't think Morel is. Actually, he might be.
Mm.
He dresses like one.
Sophia, Falcone, and Brooke. Sophia flicks the ash from her cigarette as she and Brooke approach the farmhouse. This place is crawling with amateurs, she mutters. Brooke chuckles. And a few monsters. Deal with the monsters later, she says. We pick off the gambler, the knight, and the would-be soldiers.
Oh, shit.
Lunch loads tins of corns from an abandoned Colt pantry. Reagan tries to decipher a Hope County map upside down. Makoku floats nearby, watching for danger. Kuma roars in frustration and grieving. Freddy Fazbear stomps behind him, voice glitching softly. Ben Bigger numbers quietly the calmest of the 3. The Triceratops wanders into a large clearing ahead. The bears freeze. Kuma howls. The rematch is coming. Inside the barn, Ace and Sigrid take defensive positions. Cassandra through the front door is shield raid. Soldier 11 takes flank position on the hayloft. Ace fires a warning shot. Cassandra deflects it. Stand down, Ace shouts. We don't have to fight. Sigrid immediately knows that argument will fail, and she's right. Cassandra charges shield first. Sigrid beats her. Their blades clash with a booming force. Dust falls from the rafters. Cassandra is faster. Sigrid stronger. Both are expertly trained. Neither gives an inch. Ace takes aim at Soldier 11, but Soldier 11 fires first, grazing Ace's arm, forcing him to roll behind a tractor. Soldier 11 vaults from the loft, firing in short bursts. Ace fires back underneath the tractor chassis, forcing her to shift position. She flanks him. He panics, throws a hay hook. She shoots it out of the air, then she corners him. He's out of options, but Sigrid sees this mid-fight. Ace, she says. Cassandra tackles Sigrid. Sigrid crashes through the barn into the wheat field outside. Ace retreats to the barn, flipping over a feed trough. Let's talk about this, he says. Soldier 11 fires twice. The second shot hits him in the chest. Ace collapses. He stares at Soldier 11, breath shallow. Bad odds. Soldier 11 lowers her weapon. You fought well. Ace smiles faintly and dies.
Damn.
Sigrid and Cassandra roll into the wheat, trading brutal blows. Cassandra shatters Sigrid's shield, but Sigrid tackles Cassandra into a wooden fence in response. Cassandra elbows her jaw. Sigrid slams her knee into Cassandra's ribs. They've evenly matched until Soldier 11 emerges from behind Sigrid. Move, Sigrid growls at Cassandra. Fight me fair. Soldier 11 doesn't listen. She fires. The bullet hits Sigrid through the back. She's dead.
Great.
Morale sees both deaths from afar. That's 2 fewer threats. Ben Grimm nods grimly, but Cassandra looks pissed. They move away. Sophia steps into the wheat, shotgun raised. She sees Cassandra kneeling beside Sigrid. Cassandra looks up, eyes furious. Sophia fires. Cassandra rolls aside, grabs Sigrid's fallen blade, and hurls it like a spear. Brooke leaps in front of Sophia. The blade strikes Brooke in the chest. The skeleton is thrown backwards, cracking against a tree. Yoo-hoo, that was impressive. Brooke manages before collapsing. His soul flame flickers out.
Oh shit.
She fires wildly at Cassandra. Cassandra dives into the wheat and vanishes.
The wheat.
The Triceratops has a name now, apparently.
What is
Gale sees Kevin, the Triceratops, roaming alone through the grain. I was like, when did call me? I expected call me Kevin in this statement, but nope.
Just Kevin
A
the
spell softly
Triceratops.
grows in Gale's hands. I'm sorry, majestic creature. You deserve a kinder end than this place permits. He casts sleep, the weaker variant, but the Triceratops, exhausted from bliss fights, it slows, wobbles, and lays down peacefully. Gale approaches carefully with a whispered apology. He ends his suffering with a single controlled magical beam to the skull.
Damn.
Okay, this is I glance down, like just skipping through some lines, and I see just the three maul each other. I wonder who could be talking now.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
three remaining bears, Kuma, Freddy, Fazbear, and Ben Bigger, finally confront a now rested Triceratops corpse. But instead of mourning like Jonathan, Kuma blames everything in sight. He roars and charges Ben Bigger. Ben roars back. Freddy says between them, voice glitching, be calm. Why is he the fucking voice of reason here? But his programming is fractured. He lunges at both bears at once. Ben Bigger slams Freddy into a tree. Freddy slashes Ben with his metal claws. Kuma bites Freddy's arm joint. Freddy spins, throwing Kuma into a rock. Ben's body slams Freddy. The three maul each other with animalistic fury. Finally, Freddy lunges for a killing bite. Then Ben Bigger grabs his head and smashes it into the ground repeatedly. Sparks fly out. Now the two sentient bears are last two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. The two intelligent ones.
Yes. The talking bears.
Gale meets Rainbow Dash. Dash lands hard near Gale's camp. Her wings tremble. You killed the Treg. He was dying. Gale says softly, "I give him peace." "You're not a bad guy," she mutters. Gale, and they part ways.
All right.
Whatever. Ben spots Soldier 11. Ben Tennyson spots Soldier 11 in the wheat fields. She killed Ace. She killed Sigrid. Ben's anger boils. He slams the Omnitrix. He blasts. Form ignites. He prepares for retaliation, but Ben 11. But Soldier 11 moves out of sight. Ben waits. Confrontation is inevitable. Cassandra and Soldier 11 move to cornfields towards the grain silos. Cassandra's mad at Soldier 11 for not giving her a fair fight with Sigrid. Blah, 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 Their bond is a breaking point. Ben 10, heat-seeking vengeance. Ben still burning in heat blast form. He stalks the footprints leading through the sunflowers. She killed Ace, she killed Sigrid, she'll kill more. Omnitrix takes in warning. Ben form begins to flicker. He's overheating emotionally and literally. He heads directly towards Cassandra and Soldier 11. Gale moves towards high ground above the ranch. He murmurs spells formulas underneath his breath. Battle is narrowing. 2 days remain. I pick the targets wisely. Sneezely. He pauses as the gust of wind carries Rainbow Dash's voice. Gale, I found something. Oh, they're on a team now. He turns.
Oh.
Rainbow Dash lands beside him, chest heaving. It's Morale and the rock guy. They're setting up something big. They nod. We avoid them until the moment's right. I think that's a good combo, to be honest, though.
Which one? Oh, Gale
Rainbow Dash and
Dash.
Gale.
Yeah.
In an abandoned barn near the crop circles, Morale sits cross-legged, smoke swirling around him like spirits. Heavy hitter, they'll come to us, he tells Grim. Ben cracks his knuckles. Good, I hate chasing people. Morale smirks. We don't need to. We'll control the entire battlefield. He releases a dense smoke tendril through the rafters. They drift towards the cornfields like hunting snakes. Lunch test is our shotgun. We should stick to the ranch. Good sightlines. Reagan maps upside down again. Yes, strategic mastery. The fear of the philosopher general. Aku sighs. He's hallucinating without the bliss.
Okay.
Lunch pats Reagan's head. He's fine. This is his normal. The trio move towards the Henbane River. Oops. Fat fingered. Sophia Falcon, Cassandra, you killed Brooke. You're mine. She stalks towards the cornfield, rage in each step. Kuma and Ben Bigger wander out to go to the crop circle. They sniff the wind. Ben snorts fire. They turn instinctively towards the cornfields. Something violent is about to happen there. Everyone converges.
Hang on 1 sec.
Ben 10 versus Soldier 11. Ben erupts from the cornfields. You're done! Soldier 11 reacts instantly. Two perfectly placed shots in Ben's flaming chest. They burn harmlessly. Then a blast fire away at her. Soldier 11 dives to a row of corn, running behind a rock slab. She pops up firing. Ben absorbs the heat and glows hotter. You're only making me stronger. Cassandra hears Sophia behind before seeing her, or hears, she sees her before seeing her. She hears her before seeing her. You killed Brock, she screams. I threw a sword at you, she said. He stepped in the way. They clash in the corn. Sophia fires wild, angry shots. Cassandra lunges shield first. Sophia kicks her in the knee. Cassandra bashes her with her shield rim. They both fall into a corn row, tangled. The bears have arrived.
Yeah.
Kuma bursts through the field in a fury. Ben Bigger falls enormously. Both roars so loud the corn trembles. Soldier 11 churns. Kuma charges her. She fires 3 shots. Kuma barrels through them, tackles her into the dirt, claws flashing. Cassandra sees this mid-fight. No! Soldier 11 gets slammed by Kuma to the ground repeatedly. She tries to reach for a pistol. Kuma bites down on her shoulder, ripping through her armor. She stops moving.
God damn.
Her partner that she despised and depended on gets killed. Or Cassandra freezes. The partner she despised yet depended on gets killed. Ben growls to the fire. Back off! He unleashes a massive flame burst. Kuma recoils singed. Ben Bigger shields Kuma instinctively, roaring defiance. Ben's flames scorch both. They survive. Omnitrix suddenly flashes red. Ben forms fails. He reverts to his child form, panting vulnerable. Bear turns towards him. Uh-oh. Kuma charges first. Ben dodges barely. Ben Bigger swings a massive paw, and Ben gets launched. He hits a tractor and crumples. He tries to reach Omnitrix. Kuma lands on him, pinning him. The button slips through his fingers. The bears finish him off.
Kill the child.
Guards, kill him.
Yeah.
I really want Kuma to win. The duo moves towards the track, or Cassandra and Sophia move towards the tractor circle. Sophia, you killed my only partner I had. And Cassandra, he wasn't even the target. Sophia fired. I like it. I like this dialogue. This is actually good dialogue for once.
Yeah, it is.
Because Sophia fires, Cassandra blocks. Ava's in calling me.
I see.
Hello.
Hello.
Ba-ba-ba. Sophia fires at Cassandra. She blocks it. They circle the hay bale. A huge shadow falls over them. Ben Bigger appears. Sophia whispers, "Oh fuck!" Cassandra grabs Sophia by the arm and they run.
Smart.
Oh shit! It's a bear.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Morale's smoke thickens as darkness falls. Cassandra runs into the smoke. Sophia runs into the smoke. Ben Bigger enters the smoke. Kuma enters the smoke. No one sees anyone. Morale on the rooftop whispers, "Dance, all of you." Inside
shit.
the smoke, Sophia hears footsteps. Cassandra, is that you? Shapes move, large and furry. Sophia fires once. Kuma lunges from the left and knocks her down. She scrambles, firing upward. Ben Bigger grabs her shotgun and crushes it to the ground. She kicks Kuma in the snout, but Kuma bites her arm and respawns. Ben finishes her off with a single downward slam. The fucking bears are kicking ass.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of people strong enough to kill a fucking bear.
Yeah, two bears.
Two
They're
bears
martial
together.
artists.
Yeah.
Cassandra slips out of the smoke, crawling through the crops until she reaches the irrigation ditch. She's bruised, shaken, and alone. The bears have become unstoppable. Rainbow Dash spots the bears from above. She sees Sophia's body. She sees Ben's scorch mark. She sees Soldier Levin's armor in the dirt. Something snaps. The bears have gone way too far, she says. She dives bomb at high speeds. Ben swipes, Dash dodges, and kicks Kuma in the muzzle. He stumbles. For the first time, the bears realize they have a threat in the sky. Gale appears behind Rainbow Dash. Do not fight them alone. They will tear you apart. Dash hisses back. They killed Starscream. Did they? No, they didn't.
I don't think
They
they
did.
Did they?
No, the Triceratops. Triceratops killed them.
Yeah.
Gale tries to comfort Dash or Rainbow Dash. I can help, but we must be smart about this. Morale senses the chaos chaos and smiles. This is it, Ben. The country is pulling everyone inward. The county is pulling everyone inward. Ben Grimm cracks his knuckles. Good, let's end this. Lunch squints at the smoke cloud. Reagan stumbles behind her. Aku spins nervously. Something deadly is inside, the mask warns. The lunch chambers went around. Perfect, let's go ruin their day. I can't. This actually is a good chapter, I feel like. The final chapter. Actually, everyone here, I think I want to win.
Yeah, these are good characters.
Rainbow Dash is kind of lame, but it's kind of funny.
True.
The final convergence. All survivors report to their ranch lands. Everyone moves towards the same place. A wide open pasture with the windmill, collapsing barn, water turrets, and rusted farm machinery scattered like bones. These tributes remain. Cassandra, Alexandra, Gale, Rainbow Dash are all solo fighters. I guess Gale and Rainbow Dash are kind of working together.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess just from listing off the characters, whatever. Wrong, Ben Grant. They take the highest ground, a ramp leading to the grain storage loft. Morales and then smoke weaves through rafters, creating a mobile barrier. Ben Grimm, orange fist, crackle with anticipation. Cassandra takes up a position near the windmill. Her shield cracked, her armor dented, her body bruised. Dash circles low above Gale. You sure we should team up? She asks. No, Gale replies honestly. I'm gonna check. I don't want to get spoiled, but I don't want a fucking three-way tie. Whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna fucking.
If it happens, just have them fight to the death.
Yeah. Two surviving bears enter a ranch land with roars that shake fences. Kuma paces with territorial fury. Ben Bigger rears up on his hind legs, massive and majestic. The Bear Squad. Kuma charges Cassandra first. That's like I'm saying. This is the reason I like this format because it would give like a title to every paragraph like that.
Yeah.
The bear squad. Kuma charges Cassandra first, drawn by movement. Cassandra braces behind her shield and tries to roll aside, but Kuma is too fast. He body slams her to a windmill's wooden beam. Cassandra gasps, ribs cracking underneath. She stumbles into the open. Kuma raises a massive claws, but lightning fast Rainbow blurs crash into him. Rainbow Dash shoulder checks Kuma at full momentum, sending him tumbling off Cassandra. Dash lands protectively between them, wings flared. A windmill fight begins. Then Bigger approaches the barn. Oh, they fucking they're going solo. They're fucking tagging different people.
Yeah,
That's how they lose.
that makes sense.
Then Bigger approaches the barn. Morale smirks. Right where we want him. Ben Grimm drops from the loft. Thunders crash, slamming into Ben Bigger like a boulder. Bears are huge, but Ben Grimm is a monster in its own right. They grapple in the hay-covered dirt. Morale extends smoke tendrils crawling around Kuma's legs from afar, slowing him. The bear roars in outrage. Rainbow Dash and Cassandra corner Kuma against the windmill. Dash flies in circles around him, slashing his snout, and with fast kicks, Cassandra strikes from the ground with precision. Punch, wing beat, slash, shield bash.
Good shit.
Kuma swings wildly, roaring in pain. He lunges. Dash dodges upward. Cassandra ducks under. She plunges her sword into his chest. Kuma spasms and then collapses dead.
Damn.
Ben Grimm and Ben Bigger wrestle in a furious tangle. Morale shrouds the area in smoke, confusing the bear. Ben Grimm slams Ben Bigger to the winding fence. Ben Bigger counters by biting Grimm's rocky shoulder. Grimm grabs the bear by the scruff, lifts him overhead, throws him into a barn wall. The bear staggers up, roars defiantly. Morale appears behind him, knife made of condensed smoke. This is for Jonathan, Morale murmurs. He didn't kill Jonathan.
For Jonathan Edwards.
Yeah, Stars. Who? The Triceratops killed him. People keep on blaming other people for the Triceratops.
For the Triceratops, yeah.
I don't think they blame the Triceratops as real.
Probably not.
It's for Jonathan Edwards, the fucking bear.
For Jonathan, yeah. Why does he even care?
The bear squad's gone.
Damn. Yeah, that makes sense.
Rainbow Dash versus Morale, first clash. Dash sees Morale and Ben Grimm leaving the barn. You smoke, freak. That was you in the cornfield. She dives bomb Morale, but the smoke master anticipates her anger. He expands the then smoke upwards, forming a cushion. Dash crashes into thick smoke, coughing up a force to retreat. Another time, Pegasus, Morale says calmly. Bleh. Ben Grimm turns towards Gale, who prepares a defensive spell. Bag off, mage, he says. Gale raises a flaming sigil. I don't want to fight you. Too bad. Grimm charges. Gale barely escapes with a short-range teleport blink, reappearing near an irrigation pipe. But he's rattled. He can't take any of those hits.
Yeah.
Ignis. Cassandra limps towards the barn, battered by the Kuma fight. Lunch steps out from behind the tractor. Drop the sword. Cassandra raises it instead. Reagan yells, Lunch! She's a trained warrior. Don't! Cassandra rushes forward. Lunch fires. Cassandra deflects with her shield, but the impact spins her. She falls to one knee. Reagan approaches cautiously. Surrender, I'm begging you. Cassandra swings her sword at him. Reagan shrieks and falls backward. Lunch levels her shotgun to her face. I'm sorry, you're too dangerous. And fires point blank. She's dead.
Damn.
Badass.
Yeah.
Okay. The trains shrink. The barn, the windmill, the kettle pens. Everyone's forced in the same 200-meter zone. This is it. Do not go quietly. Ben Grimm corners Gale near the irrigation ditch. Gale tries to hold a shield spell, but he's exhausted. The spell flickers. Ben Grimm grabs Gale by the torso. Gale's eyes widen. I'm sorry. Grimm slams Gale into the ground with an earth-shaking force. He goes still.
Goddamn.
Dash flies low, determined, grieving, and furious. She dives bombs Morale at maximum safe speed. Morale releases dense smoke walls, but Dash pierces them. She slams him shoulder first into a barn wall. Morale gasps, but Ben charges towards her. Dash kicks Morale again. He collapses to one knee. She turns to finish him, but Grim grabs her midair by the tail. He slams her to the ground. Dash coughs, wings shaking. Morale rises weakly, blood on his lips. He nods to Grim. Together. Grim raises the Dash. These two fucking large men are beating the shit out of this horse.
I honestly love this duo.
They have so much similar energy, at least from this as well.
No, they do. They totally do. Yeah.
Just beat the fucking horse to death.
Yeah. Grab
The last two teams face
tail.
each other. In the open pasture, Lunch pumps her shotgun. Reagan clutches a cuckoo like a shield. Morale twirls smoke between his fingers. Ben Grimm cracks his massive knuckles. Reagan steps forward nervously. Hey, big guy. We don't want to fight. Violence is not the answer. Ben squints. What are you even talking about, Morale? Says Grimm. Ben Grimm obliges, charging Reagan immediately. Aku unleashes a protective barrier, deflecting Grimm's fist punch. Lunch fires twice. One shot hits Morale's arm, the other ricochets off of Grimm's chest. Reagan runs in circles screaming. Morale yells, Ben, take the gunner. Ben charges a Lunch. She fires again. This time the shot hits him in the knee, but it only slows him. He grabs her shotgun, crushes it between his two hands, and throws her into the fence. Reagan changed the karate trap at Grimm's back, and it hurts his own hand. Aku tries to shield them, but Morale's smoke forms hardens the tendrils and blinds the mask. Lunch staggers to her feet, but Ben Grimm towers over her. She throws the punch and does nothing. Grimm gently but firmly places his hands on her shoulder. You fought well. And then he beats her, and then he pushes her down into the ground, killing her.
God damn.
Holy shit.
There's just nothing they can do.
Good job, kid.
Yeah.
The most you're outmatched fucking fight.
True. Yeah. Oh my god.
Reagan freezes in horror. Aku is pinned. Morale steps forward. Only the strong survive. Reagan closes his eyes. I'm sorry, Lunch. Grimm raises his fist. Reagan whispers, do it quick, big guy. Grimm hesitates, then strikes once. He's dead.
Yeah.
Aku screams through the spell, then Morale crushes the mask underneath his foot. I guess they don't even fucking try. They fucking...
They didn't have to.
It's
literally...
no use.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, they have to fight to the death.
They are. I
good.
glanced down because they said
Fuck yeah.
Oh, it spoils it for me. That's an ass.
Damn.
Morale thrusts his smoke spear. Ben Grimm catches it. His rocky hand crushes it. It doesn't have to be this way, Grimm pleads. Morale attacks again and again. The smoke blades tendrils. Oh, sorry, I missed the thing. The final two, Morale and Ben. But this time, the Hunger Games, and there's going to be one winner. Morale turns to Grimm. You know what happens now. Grimm shakes his head sadly. I ain't fighting you, Morale. We're partners. Morale narrows his eyes. That's why I have to go first. He forms a hardened smoke spear, and Ben's eyes widen. Morale thrusts his smoke spear. Ben Grimm catches it with his rocky hand and crushes it. It doesn't have to be this way, he says. Morale attacks again and again, using the smoke blades, tendrils, and illusions. Grimm blocks all of them, getting closer. Finally, Morale tries to direct strike at Grimm's throat. Grimm sidesteps. He grabs Morale gently. I'm sorry. He hugs him and cracks his spine.
God damn.
The winner is Ben Grimm.
Fuck yeah.
Just fucking taking shotgun blast and grabs the shotgun,
Destroys
throws it, picks him up, throw her.
Yeah. Good job, kid.
You fought well. Death.